Danger is looming indeed. But remember the migrant crisis? What caused it? Now we have to consider this, because the Trump administration's military intervention alongside Israel is on, but critics warn it could trigger catastrophic consequences far beyond the battlefield than anyone could have imagined. Hello, my name is Ashutosh Srivastava and I bring you the best from home and abroad. Now moving on to a very important development, policy analysts caution that much like the Iraq War launched under President George W. Bush a few years ago, a decision which was driven by forceful rhetoric rather than careful planning could unleash a second and third order effects that could reshape global politics for decades. One of the gravest risks, the largest refugee crisis since World War II, is also being mentioned. Imagine that. When Syria collapsed into a civil war in 2011, roughly a quarter of its population fled the country. More than 6 million became refugees, destabilizing Europe and the Middle East and reshaping Western politics, including fueling fears that helped propel the current President Donald Trump to his first presidential victory. Iran's population, however, is more than 92 million, roughly 4 times Syria's at the start of the war. If even a quarter were forced to flee amid state collapse or prolonged conflict, that would mean over 23 million refugees. A historic humanitarian shock could come. Critics argue President Trump's bellicose tone and apparent willingness to escalate echo past U.S. interventions that underestimated the fallout. They warn that a callous rush towards serious war, as some say occurred under George W. Bush in Iraq, could ignite civil war in Iran, overwhelm neighboring states like Turkey and Iraq, and, most of all, send destabilizing migration waves towards Europe and North America. Now, supporters frame the intervention as necessary, but opponents say the real question is whether the United States has fully reckoned with the human cost. And the human cost is necessary, and also whether history is about to repeat itself and refugees are about to leave their homes. The dangers are very much real. Thank you so much.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.